Bidens are not the saints they claim to be. They are not handsome. They are only decorated. They are not clean. They are only shaved and starched. They are not dignified. They are only fashionably dressed. They are not religious. They are only pure renters. They are not moral. They are only expert cons. They are not virtuous. They are only cowardly. They are not even vicious. They are only frail. They are not artistic. They are only lustful. They are not prosperous. They are only rich. They are not loyal. They are only servile. Not dutiful. Only sheepish. Not public spirited. Only nepotistic. Not courageous. Only quarrelsome. Not determined. Only obstinate. Not masterful, only domineering. Not self-controlled, only obtuse. Not self-respecting, only vain. Not kind, only sentimental. Not social, only extroverts. Not considerate, only quiet. Not intelligent, only opinionated. Not progressive, only factious. Not imaginative, only obedient. Not just, only vindictive. Not generous, only propitiatory. Not disciplined, only cowed. And not truthful at all. Liars, both of them, to the very backbone of their souls. And the second worst part, they are in power. The worst part, China knows it. And welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra. In this video, I will tell you about China's hunter leverage that has effectively turned the White House into CCP's back office. Let's begin. Hunter Biden is a notorious man. Hunter's daddy, Joe Biden, knows this. Jill Biden, Hunter's mom, knows it too. Everyone close to Hunter Biden knows that the man is dirty. But among many of the Biden's family's friends who know Hunter is a naughty, corrupt and dirty man, the Chinese Communist Party knows it the best. The Biden family and China have been in bed with each other since before 2010. We're talking about the Obama presidency here when Joe Biden was the vice president. And Hunter Biden used his father's position to make massive profits around the world. But now, one card after the other is falling and it seems China is behind it all. When Joe Biden became the president, China thought it had a friend in the White House. However, public perception of China in the United States is highly negative. Leave alone Republicans and conservatives, even Democrats are no fans of China and view the communist nation as an imminent threat to the United States. This public pressure against China has forced Biden's hands into taking some anti-China moves, which the CCP has hardly been appreciative of. So the CCP has taken upon itself the task of exposing the Biden's family's dealings with it over the past 10 years. Many of you would remember Joe Biden is saying China's growing dominance of cobalt is a stumbling block to America's attempts at shifting from petrol gas to electric cars, as cobalt is a key ingredient in electric car batteries. Well, guess what? As it turns out, Hunter Biden had gifted one of the world's largest cobalt mines to China in 2016, although the deal was struck when Joe Biden was still vice president. According to a report by the New York Times, surprisingly, an investment firm that counts Hunter Biden among its founders helped a Chinese company purchase one of the world's most lucrative cobalt mines from an American company. The company completed a deal in 2016 that saw a Congo cobalt and copper mine transfer from American company Freeport-McMoRan to Chinese outfit China Molybdenum for the sum of $2.65 billion. Hunter Biden continues to hold a 10% stake in the Chinese private equity firm Bohai Harvest RST Equity Investment Fund Management Company, or BHR Partners. What is even more shocking is that BHR Partners is no ordinary private equity fund. This fund was actually founded in 2013 by Bohai Industrial Investment Fund Management Company Limited, which is itself controlled by the Bank of China, one of the 4 biggest Chinese state-owned commercial banks. This is the same deal that sold the cobalt mine to the Chinese Communist Party. According to Fox News, China Molybdenum then bought BHR's shares of the mine 2 years later, according to Hong Kong filings. The deal resulted in China Molybdenum owning 80% of the mine, with the remaining portion owned by Congo's state mining enterprise. Hunter Biden faces severe allegations of misusing the vice presidency of his father, Joe Biden, to land lucrative deals for himself world over, from Ukraine to China. China knows just how deeply involved Hunter Biden was with it until his father became president this year. Now the CCP has a gun to both Hunter and Joe Biden's heads, and it is pulling the trigger one bullet at a time. This is Joe Biden's punishment for not completely towing the CCP line as President of the United States of America.